When people start shopping for a home, one of the first questions they ask is, how much can I borrow? It sounds like the logical place to start, but there's a better question, and it quietly changes everything that follows. Not how much can I borrow, it's how much do I actually want to live with? Here's the thing about the number a lender gives you. It's a ceiling, the most they're willing to loan. It is not a target, and it's often bigger than you'd expect. It can feel like a green light, like permission to reach, but a payment that looks fine on paper can quietly squeeze the rest of your life.
This is it.
Because the loan is only part of what you'll actually pay each month. So let's look at what a monthly payment is really made of. There's the loan itself, principal and interest. Riding along with it, property taxes, homeowners insurance, and in some communities, an HOA fee. Those four together, that's the payment a lender is talking about. But real life doesn't stop there. A home needs maintenance. Things wear out. Things need fixing. There are utilities. Here in Arizona, keeping cool through the summer isn't small. And there's simply life. Groceries, gas, the everyday cost of living. Now here's what matters. Maintenance, utilities, everyday expenses, those aren't part of the lender's payment calculation. The lender is looking at the loan, the taxes, the insurance, but they're absolutely part of what makes a home feel comfortable or not. Real affordability is the whole picture, not just the part the bank measures, which is why the amount you're approved for and the amount that actually feels good to live with are usually two different numbers. The goal isn't to buy the most house you can afford. It's to buy the home that lets you enjoy the life you want after the mortgage payment is made. Let me show you what that looks like. Picture a first-time couple. They sit down with their agent, and they're pre-approved for a number that honestly feels exciting, more than they expected. They could shop right up to that ceiling. Instead, they take a breath and ask a different question. What payment still leaves room for the life we want? So they shop below the max. And that choice leaves space for savings, for a trip once a year, for the surprise repair that always comes. Their home feels like a home, not a stretch. Same couple, same approval, a completely different life, because they chose the payment instead of letting the payment choose them. So how do you find that number? Start with your own life, not the bank's ceiling. Look at what you comfortably spend now, what you want to keep doing, and what a home really costs to run. Land on a monthly payment that feels calm, not tight. That's your number. Then, when you're ready to make it real, there's a practical next step. Getting pre-approved. Quick distinction. A pre-qualification is a rough estimate, based on what you tell a lender, not yet verified. A helpful starting point. A pre-approval goes further. The lender actually reviews your finances and puts their commitment in writing. It carries more weight, and when you make an offer, sellers take it more seriously. We'll go deeper on pre-approval another day. For now, just know it's the bridge between your comfortable number and a real search. So here's what I hope you'll take with you. The bank will tell you the most you can borrow. That's useful, but it's a ceiling, not a goal. Buy the payment you want to live with, not the maximum payment a lender will approve. You don't have to buy the most expensive home you qualify for. You have permission to choose the one that fits the life you actually want. So before you start shopping, take the time to find the payment that fits your life, your comfortable number. It's the first step that makes every step after it easier. If you'd like a hand figuring out that number, that's exactly what we're here for at 10kguarantee.com. And keep going with us. This is part of our Home Buying 101 series, one honest lesson at a time.